Welcome back to the MVP.
Man's View Podcast, baby.
You know what I'm talking about? We back here for another week. You know what I'm saying? We had a nice podcast last week. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of good feedback from that one. So we here again, bringing you another one like we always do. We told y'all we gonna get better. We gonna get better and better, and we ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? So you know I can't do it alone. We know none of us can do it alone. By our powers combined, we make the MVP. You know what I'm saying? I go to my boy Greg first. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't holler at him in a little bit, man. You good? What's happening?
I'm good.
That's what's happening, man. I think I got boy Cody with me, man. What's good with you, man?
Hey, what they talking about, man?
You know what I'm saying? Grill one week, do rag the next. I see you. What's happening with you, man? Got my boy with me.
I'm chilling, y'all. I'm chilling. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to whenever you tune in.
That's what's happening, man. Look like we just lost somebody. You know what I'm talking about, man? Yo, you good, man? You straight?
Yeah.
We lost you for a second.
Nah, somebody had called in, man. It was a call that I needed to take, and I tried to ignore it, but it accepted it. And you know, the iPhone does the green and the red at the same time when you're on the phone. So I hit the red, but it took the green.
I wouldn't.
So my bad.
That ain't no good excuse.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what Samsung does. You know what goes on with the iPhone. I hit that button, it accepted it as the red when it was supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Good, you straight.
You know what I'm
Fix the
saying?
lace on that bad boy. How about that? The iPhone don't have that property right there, baby. That intellectual. But it's cool.
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? How did y'all like the intro, man? You know what I'm saying? We got a trailer for the MVP now, man. But you caught that? I called Cody the Muscle. You know what I'm talking about? I know Book had a little reservation with that, man. He ain't like how I put the muscle on there.
You ain't like the muscle?
It ain't even
like the muscle,
baby. I was in the cutoff, had the sleeves out.
I'm saying, but we talking about real.
What we talking about? That's the bison right there, baby. Look at that motherfucker gallop. Like, nigga, what you talking about?
What you bench?
Huh?
What you bench?
I got a shirt that tell you what I bench, nigga. What you talking about?
All right, so you need to sit to the sideline. If your shirt say what you bench and your mouth can't say it, you need to sit to the sideline, bro. That's all I got to say.
My man went to the closet, go pull his shirt out on you. You know what I'm saying?
Now, look, I'm gonna show you right here. Come on now, he ain't fooling with me. He gonna pull out this shirt.
I damn sure did, nigga. We gonna leave it here the whole damn. Don't even look for me. Don't even look.
275.
Shirt.
275? Is that
what it say? It say 275 on there.
And that's
say 275.
Are you holding on to that?
That's a 275. That's a 275.
What does that mean? You know when you at the combine and everything, it's 225 that you see how many reps you can do, right?
I don't play football, baby. I'm a basketball player, Hannah.
So you saying you weaker than that?
What basketball player? You know Benson 275 nigga got t-shirt for? Nobody. He hating on me, partner.
Hey.
Put my grill in there.
300s. When you get to the 300s, then you can talk to me, bro.
They didn't have no 300s, and they ain't had no 325s. All they had was 350. I didn't want to make it seem as though I could bench 350, walk around with that lie on my
I would have took that shirt. You know what I'm saying? I would act like I would bench that 350. You know what I'm saying? Sure.
And it's too big. You feel me?
Travis probably benching more than you.
Oh,
bro, that was 4 years ago, though. You feel me?
So that's true then. That's facts.
That's 4 years ago, though. That shirt 4 years ago.
But you've been stuck at your 275 for how long?
I don't lift.
So what are we arguing here then?
I went out. No. That's when I bought her car? 2016, when the wings was too hot. That same day.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the deed in September, October, and I lifted. I hadn't benched nothing. I don't lift weights, partner.
You not the muscle.
These muscles, these guns is from 2013, nigga. I don't lift.
You expired muscle. I'm up to date.
This is what we gonna do. MVP. You gonna catch me in the gym next time when we start this next episode. I'm gonna be in that lightweight, nigga. Lightweight. 275.
lightweight. France.
I'm gonna be in at 275. Lightweight.
He's
No
lightweight.
spotter.
That's his name.
No spotter.
Mhm.
Mind you,
He's
that was my max. Then I'm going to do that without a spotter. Okay, I don't need no help.
Man.
You're gonna see me going, what's your number? When you talking about my number, what's your number? Mr. Muscle.
My max and bench.
Oh, now you don't know the question that you posed? Come on now.
I'm telling you, what I regularly work out with is 330. But I'm saying my max is what you're talking about.
Mm.
I'm just asking, bro.
Oh shoot.
Niggas that be
You don't have
telling
no
lies.
rebuttal. You don't
It's
have no rebuttal?
alright. It's alright. It's alright.
Look,
It's alright.
it's feeling like about 6-7 episodes ago. You don't have no rebuttal. We'll just
It's
go to
alright.
City Park. We can go do a couple laps in the pool. It's cool.
It's
can do
alright.
that.
We ain't gonna worry about that. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't gonna worry about that. We gonna keep it pushing because they gonna talk about them lifting weights for about 30 minutes. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway,
Yeah, I might have to skip my my number one for my number two topic I had. How they keep going at it. So
Man, put that little weak ass shirt down, man.
he put a shirt.
But y'all heard Greg. Y'all heard the boy G this week, man. Greg gonna take these, man. Greg in charge of this episode right here.
Yeah,
So
I got
whatever topics Greg come with, Greg got them. You know what I'm saying? So Greg, go on and lead us in there, man.
All right, it's real simple, man. The first topic I got is who was the best athlete or b-ball player out of the crew that had the best chance of making it to the league. And the reason I'm asking before going into it too much is because just with all the NCAA and everybody been hooping and stuff, so just trying to see. I know Dwayne definitely got something to say. I know even Cody might have something to say, but I think it's something that the MVP definitely need to talk about. So. Even Frost. Me, on the other hand, my circumstances were different, but we know what it is. So.
I get mine out the way real quick. It's gonna be real quick.
Pure hate.
Nobody. We had if Travis would have had some height, Travis would have made it to the league.
I got you.
But nobody made it to the league.
Zero. Okay. I guess that's quick. I'm gonna let Cody go before I let Dwayne.
Yeah, Dwayne gonna go for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell the truth. Unlike y'all.
What you say, Cody?
I'm saying the question was who out the crew who have said gone to the league.
I mean, who do you think out of our crew really could have went to the league if everything went right? You know what I'm saying? Circumstances, environment, so on and so forth. Talent, obviously, but I'm just saying. So
I'm gonna have to.
You can include some of
nobody because going to the league you have to be not the greatest, but you have to be something that you don't even know that's on like a barometer. Like we don't even know that type of skill. The greatest to us is probably like the garbages dude that wouldn't even make the D League, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna look beyond that and just try to imagine. I would say Jarrell. I would say Jarrell. If Jarrell would have never broke his, I say Jarrell.
Jarrell? That's cool.
Yeah, for sure. And if I could create like a mixture between Jarrell and Travis, it probably would have been them two.
He created.
So what about before Book go? What about TJ though? What about TJ?
Didn't I say nobody, Greg?
I'm not asking you no more. I'm asking Cody.
TJ. I put it like TJ was cold. I never really got a chance to see like TJ up close in person. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw tapes of TJ, and so it wasn't like it wasn't the same. So if I actually saw him up close in person or at the games, then it would have been a little bit different. But I'm going off of like who I saw. Like the way people say the greatest of all time is they go off of what they've seen, not the videotape and stuff like that.
Right.
Now I will give Book a little bit of props. I'll say Book had a decent little shot. You know what I'm saying? He has some decent form and everything. He stayed getting hurt. And then I'll also say, look, I'm doing the whole round thing. I'll say that Greg, you were probably one of the best defensive and hustlers. You know what I'm saying, out there too. And then I'll say with Franz,
don't say nothing about me.
He was decent at post. You know what I'm saying? He was. He had some decent little stuff out there too. So I'm gonna throw all that out there. But I did say
me and Dwayne played in the post. I'm
Fries.
6'2".
Fries.
I'm a small
They don't
guard.
need to know
How
that.
tall Dwayne is?
They don't need to know that.
Dwayne like 6 foot. We
Fries.
would not have made it to the league. Let's be real.
No, we not doing that.
Hypothetically, that's what we're talking about. Hypothetically. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody.
Greg.
No, you
I
want
felt
no facts.
Greg, I felt you. I felt you, Greg.
He played against Juwan Player, Greg.
That's what I was going to say.
This area, he not in the crew though. You didn't say that. Juwan
But
Player is the
he
best player
honorary
I've seen
member
play.
though. He's close enough.
He's the best person I've seen play basketball, and he made it to the. He made it to the
He made it to D League.
To the D League.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna get called up by the Houston Rockets at one time.
He had a chance,
So
and he didn't make it. Nobody. Back to you, Buck. You can go and answer.
he's stupid.
Hey, y'all finished?
Go ahead.
Y'all ready?
Let them know.
We finished.
Y'all ready
We
for the
done.
truth?
Mm-hmm.
God dang, man. So anyway, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The best player out the clique, out the circle, first of all, is me. So anybody else that y'all would have said could have made it to the league, if it wasn't me, I don't know what you're talking about. Sipping that lie serum, okay? You need to stop fucking lying. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to yourself, more importantly, and don't lie to the fans and the public that don't even never seen you play ball before. Okay? Stop it. Stop it. I'm tired of the damn disrespect. I'm tired of it. So let's check this. Now, honorable mentions would be Travis, Jarrell, and Greg, to me, personally. Personally, I would there's no shade towards nobody. Travis, I never beat because he's a little bit too fast off the dribble for me. You know what I'm talking about? I would reach and see him go. But when you try to Gary Payton that shit, get your motherfucking ass out the paint, nigga. You know what time. You can't hold me. That's a handle game. You can't do shit else to me. Back up. So that's Travis' game. If he was, man, I don't know. So next, let's check Jarrell. He told had Jarrell more than likely never got hit, he might have took me for the #1 spot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Ross can't take no more.
How about that? He might have could have got me. All I know is when we played at his house on the Orlando Magic Goal, Dunk Fest. That's where we was at, Dunk Fest with it.
Oh, man.
I know I never touched the ground when somebody put a move on me. And when I crossed over, the boy slid, hands first. Oh shit, book. Yeah, I'm gone, nigga. I can't put you me. I'm sorry. I can't put you above.
You good, man. Go ahead.
Greg. Honestly,
that's funny, man.
Circumstances being what they were, you know, I know why his passion kind of like left for a moment. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna divulge. We know the situations. So at that time, Greg was the motherfucking truth, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They say Trey the truth. No, Greg the truth. G the truth, nigga. Moose the truth. That nigga was something cold, something vicious, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What he talking about defense and hustle? Now, fuck that nigga. Greg had every goddamn thing. I'm not gonna lie. To me, when I played against Greg, oh shit, nigga, I ain't want to guard that nigga, but I knew it would be better.
It's because you couldn't play defense.
Wow. Ross,
That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. That's a lie. You'll just be lying. See, your time is done. Then you get the Book Almighty. Yeah, Book Almighty. So when I was playing, what move you couldn't stop? My spin move, you couldn't stop. Nigga, it happened all the damn time. I spin off everything, nigga. I spun before I did a wide open layup for no damn reason. My spin
That's
move,
the problem.
bloody.
That's the problem. You did shit
This
like
before. Hey, this before the knee injuries. You feel me? This 7th grade, I had that in the cut, nigga. I had that in the hip. You feel me? So spin move was ruthless, nigga. Relentless. Vicious. All that, nigga. All that, nigga. Next, you know, when we got I wasn't the best one on the squad. Yet. Mind you, and this is when the hate starts. Y'all just mad because my first passion was baseball, and a baseball nigga came in here and became the god. to y'all in basketball. Okay, I never played basketball in my life till I got. Never played basketball in my life till I got to Texas in 6th grade. I used to shoot like this. Okay, like I was swimming. That I don't even know how to swim, but I had the swim shot. Okay, that's how I shot. I kid you not. And then it started to get a little bit better. Then it started to get a little bit wetter. You feel me? So, oh boy, let's get into the days. Then the injuries happen. Okay, the injuries happen to your boy, and you know what I'm saying. I believe firmly. I stopped growing. I stopped growing at 6 foot. Had my knees not taking a hit. I might have grew up to be 6'7". It stunted my growth. My ligament couldn't stretch no more. That's just it. Now you telling me if I was 6'7" and blessed and didn't get hurt, nigga, I couldn't have made it to the league?
No.
Fuck you talking about me? I would have made it.
That's 95% of the world. If they got the 6,
And I would have been benching more than the niggas in the league at 275. You see how that all come back around? Kevin, nigga, KD couldn't even lift the damn bench, nigga. You talking about me lifting motherfucking 275, nigga, 275. What's wrong with you, man? I don't need to know how to lift weights to play ball, nigga. What they got to do with putting it in the hoop, nigga? Yeah. But we not talking about, you know what I'm talking about. We're not going to talk about injuries like that because everybody acts like they don't know. Well, you don't know. Greg knows what it feels like when you have that type of an injury, okay? And who else you know with a torn fucking ACL was jumping like me? Still, when I got my knee drained and y'all was in practice, Greg and Frank, you weren't there. You was move.
You really didn't have that much hops, to be honest.
You a goddamn lie.
You really did not.
Lord forgive me. You a goddamn lie.
Yo, Cody.
Don't lie to people. Don't do that.
He was lined up when I jumped on him.
Or I might stretch and bend the truth, but I ain't gonna lie about a nigga Book having some goddamn hops. You ain't gonna do me like that.
He had hops. Just not enough when I dunked on him.
I like how you did that.
It's not enough when I dunked on him.
You know, Book got a great memory. Memory of an elephant. You feel me? That's why I keep it with me. You feel me? Elephant on the arm. Now,
you just want to show your body off, man.
No, bro. I'm going to the trunk. I'm popping the trunk. Elephants have a trunk, a tusk. Nigga, I'm going to it. Let's get it. Now, Franz talks about how he dunked on me. Was that post or pre-injury?
You said you had hops before and
after. All righty then. Thank you.
You said you had hops before and after.
ACL was done. ACL was gone. Before that, couldn't dunk on me ever. Okay?
I don't even think I tried
couldn't dunk on me ever.
I dunked on all kind of niggas before. You brought up Jarrell House. I dunked on everybody at Jarrell House.
I dunked on you too.
I don't remember
at your house. At your house.
I don't remember
and
that.
You said, check this. This is what he said happened, y'all. He says when I dunked on him, he said I wrapped one of my legs around his leg and brought him to the goal with me to get close to him. Who says some shit like that?
You
niggas who get body rock, nigga. Body rock. Don't play with me. I don't dunk on every nigga in the gang, every nigga in the crew. Anybody who ever stepped foot on that damn court, I don't bang on you.
That's not true.
That's not true at all.
And regulation for the niggas in practice who wanted to get busy with me and thought they could jump on me. Nigga, jump. Hey, all the coaching staff, victims. Travis, victim. June, victim. Hey, TJ, I ain't forgot TJ. I ain't forgot about you, baby. Victim. All of y'all, victim. Homicide. The only guy, shout out to you, JB. The only guy that ever dunk on me, regulation. 10-foot goal, Jason Brownlee. Hold up, Franz. No. Franz got me too at the church gym on regulation, but this was after. I'm talking about when I didn't have any limitation.
Yeah. That's a caveat right there.
You got hurt like it.
No. He got me good. Franz got me fucking good. I didn't think he was gonna get me as bad as it sounded.
Isn't that a conversation?
The church, the chop gym rims though, like anything you did, like even if you did a layup, it sound amplified. But that nigga dunk,
I know.
He got me good. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna front on front. He got me good, but I was hurt. But he got me good. He got me good. But I'll take the disclaimer. Franz dunked on me. Let's just put it like that. Okay, I give you that. Thank you, my brother. You humbled me.
Just give my props. That's all I want. That's all I want.
You humbled me that day. It was nasty. Now, but the only guy before my injury that got me was Jason Brownlee. That was well, I ain't gonna talk about the kind of dunk that he did to me, but that nigga got me good, man. That nigga 360'd on my ass. I was like, oh, you disrespectful, you bitch. Oh, he got me good though. Oh, he got me out there, motherfucker. I can't get him back because after that, my knees got hurt. So what you want me to do? But before that, he couldn't block me either. My thing is I'm not a finesse dunker, I'm a power dunker. Like, if you jump with me, I'm trying to break your fucking arm for trying to even block me or contest my shot. That's how I am. I power the fuck up. So, I'm sorry, I lost track of who the best baller. So, at the bottom, starting from the bottom to the very tippy top, I put Greg and Travis.
Chris, though? You don't put Chris. You didn't say nothing about Chris.
I am winning the head-to-head matchup against Chris, so he can't count.
Okay.
If I had a losing record, then yeah, I could be like, yo, you know, Chris Cross got me when he got here. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
For those that don't know Chris Cross, Chris had the little twisties, the daddy Mac daddy. He had those in his head.
Yeah.
Did he have barrettes? Well, now I ain't gonna play with you, Chris. I ain't gonna say
I'm not gonna go there with that.
He had little rubber bands. He had a colorful rubber bands though. But he had the daddy Mac daddies. But when he got here, he was a lefty, and yeah, he kind of that was tough to guard. That was difficult. Everybody else is righty in the game. You know what I mean? So that lefty dominance, I didn't know how to you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So
that means no defense.
Huh?
Cody still taking shots.
I ain't got nothing to do with defense. What you talking about? Hey, guess what? You know my front page cover of the sports section in the newspaper? You know what that play was? That was defense. You can pull it up. That's in the archives, baby.
It was the only man. It was
whole hand on ball. Whole hand on ball. That's defense, baby. That's a block.
The only man with no D. That's what it said whenever it showed you. The only man with no D. That's what it was.
Well, I ain't got nothing but D in my name. D. Wayne. Wayne. My name start with D, nigga. What you talking about? What's up? What you talking about?
Well, Greg, I'm interested in what you thinking, man. We heard about Dwayne. It is 1 through 10. What you got?
I mean,
hold on, let me rank it though. Can I rank it before you go, Greg?
You ranked it.
No. I'm talking about all of this. Can I rank us before we go?
Yeah, you good. Go ahead, bro.
All right, truthfully, I'll be honest. At the very bottom.
How many you doing, first of all? You doing
at what? The very bottom. How many we got? There's 8 of us?
Yeah, I mean, but just do your top. Do your top 5.
All right, no. I'm gonna do the top of the bottoms. So coming in last. In last. Pause, no homo. Coming in last. Top of the bottoms. That's nasty. Top of the bottom. You got this nigga right here, wherever he is, left, right, up, down.
I knew it was coming,
Cody. Trash this nigga in the damn set.
Wow.
Above him is Leon Chisholm. Above him, Adrian Johnson. And that's what stops. Talking about nigga got Shut your mouth, nigga. Shut your mouth. Mid-range Johnson, Mid-range Johnson was putting it on Cody one morning. I ain't gonna act like I ain't seen that.
We wasn't even in school together like that. What are you talking about? You lying.
We was in the gym that day together. We was in the gym that day together. That boy AD was backing that nigga in the post doing the Dirk step back. Fuck out of here.
I'm gonna let him entertain y'all like that, but I'm gonna let y'all know he 2 years older than me. Graduated in 02. I graduated in 04. So we hooped like that in the church gym.
I know.
And it was never no one-on-one like that when he talking. So I'm gonna let him get his shit off. Let him do his thing.
You over there dancing, man. That's wild, bro.
Hey, Cody, if you was out there benching that 330 like you say you was, he would have been baby boying your ass in the damn paint, nigga. Get your weight up.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Ain't nobody just back me. That's how Cody was looking. That's how Cody was looking with Asia was all day.
Dude.
Stay with me, Cody. I remember everything.
He can
Cody.
have it. He can
But
have
real
it. 'Cause
talk,
he lying. It sound good. It sound
real talk.
good.
Travis, like Franz said, real talk. If anybody would have had a real shot, I would say T. If he was just a little bit taller, like his shot was decent. It wasn't better than mine, but it was decent. He had the best handles. And then I would say, Greg and Jarrell had everything played out the way it was supposed to. And then I would have been a strong candidate, coming in. But yeah, that would be the tops that I would say.
Mm.
All facts. I say all that to say that. You know what I'm talking about?
Gotcha. That was a lot. That was a lot.
Hey, man, that's what I do, bro.
Let me ask you one thing though. What was your
What's
verdict?
happening?
What was your
My
verdict?
verdict? 37.
Bullshit.
I'm
No, I'm not saying it was bullshit as in what your verdict actually was. I'm just saying in comparison to me.
Mm.
I'm the shortest nigga out the whole damn crew, nigga. And I'm dunking out vertical. And I'm
nigga, me too. What you talking about?
All right.
What is you talking about?
Okay.
Man, you crazy.
Okay.
You crazy talking silly to me talking about I'm dunking off. Nigga, me too.
Nah. I
didn't need no running start, nigga.
I never saw that.
They still living out them hoop dreams, Greg. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't worried about none of that shit. I ain't
I'm
doing
about to
none of
put
this
the
shit
hoop
right
tattoo back on me somewhere.
now.
I don't cover it up, but I'm about to put. I said I won't go below the arm. Below that right there, that ridge, nigga. I don't know why. I'm gonna put it right here.
Okay, Greg. Go answer the question, Greg. Go answer the topic, man.
You know what, man? I'm gonna muster up everything I can, and I'm dunking on you when I come back. Regulation. How about that?
I want to be there for that. Please let me be there.
Yeah, I want to be there too.
Get it up to 375. Get it up to 375. See if it'll help you.
But yeah, but my top 5 for our crew, in no particular order, but well, I guess we got to do order, but Travis, and then Jarrell, then probably France or Book 1 to 2. I think y'all are kind of 2 in the same, and then Chris, and then I would say, I guess myself. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest, but yeah, Travis definitely, but Juwan too though. But the reason I brought it up is because I was thinking about Juwan. He had one eye, man. You know what I'm saying?
I heard about him that day he came to.
Yeah.
At that part.
So, I
figured that one, and I heard he was showing out that day. I didn't get to see it, but I heard he was snatching souls out there.
He was making it look easy, man. Like after that, I was like, yeah, I'm never making it to the league. Ever. I've been to 2K, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. But
let me also get this out there too.
Yeah.
I didn't hoop with y'all that much.
I know
was
you
class
didn't
02.
know. Yeah.
I was 04. Like I hoop with y'all very rarely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't hoop with y'all.
Whole Jake Shooter.
Nah, yeah. I mean, because I was thinking about Mike Roussel too. Honestly, Cody, I know we in y'all crew definitely, or in your class. I know he was. He was.
Yeah, he was a year younger than me, but yeah.
Underappreciated. Mike was.
Yeah. But nah, my next one is a relationship question, man. I guess it kind of got prompted from what happened this weekend. I finally kind of got to see Josh, Emma's dad, but it was just in passing. Like he was dropping her stuff off at our door, and me and Pete was coming back, and like he could have said something, but he didn't say nothing. He just looked at me, I looked at him, and then Emma ran to me like, happy to see me. So, but I just was thinking about just a whole scenario of if your girl or your wife had a baby by another man and you didn't know about it, but y'all been together for 10 years, what do you do? Do you stay with her and raise the child, or do you leave because of the dishonesty?
That's a
That
little
you
bit different
didn't
in
know
your
about it?
situation, though, right? That's not like your
No,
situation.
yeah, it's not, but that's what it formed from mine. Like I just kind of, my situation is different, but just in that scenario. So if you don't know about it, y'all been together 10 years, and then she say, hey, I got this child. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all staying? Like you love her? You know what I'm saying? Like it's not.
Yeah.
Y'all know.
Got a question for you. Is she a dude too? She got a penis? Like, how I don't know she got a kid?
There's no pictures.
No, I'm just saying, like she don't let y'all know. Like it's under wraps. Like
I
y'all.
mean, she could say she pregnant. I would
No,
understand
she
that.
got a kid, but it's a whole nother life. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
like before us.
Yes.
Well, ain't got shit to do with me. Well, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'm just saying. I mean, so when you stand or you different what?
That's before me. Now, as long as he ain't have it, why? I mean, I would know if my wife was pregnant while she was with me. That's why I'm
Well, of
asking.
course,
Like,
yeah.
she couldn't have cheated on me. So
Right.
if she had a baby and the dad taking care of it, that's on them. That ain't got shit to do with me.
Yeah.
We keep on rocking. I care less.
I got you. What about you, Cody?
Nah, that's an issue, man. If she didn't tell me about the kid, knowing how I am about kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just me being how I am about kids and her not, I don't see how we're compatible. Because that comes up, pretty early on in the conversation whenever you getting to know the person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whether or not you want to have kids, whether or not you even like kids, hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
that's
so
true too.
if after all that conversation and all the building that we did,
Mm-hmm.
what we built is pretty much a lie because you lied when it came to the foundation type deal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine, what do you need? You want to be on the podcast, girl? Huh? You keep trying to open up this damn door. Jasmine, come here. The fella said, come here. Yeah. But like I'm saying, it would be a deal breaker because she would have lied to me. You know, she would have had to lie to me by not letting me know about kids. Because I would have said I want to have kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, I wouldn't have any kids because it wasn't. And then so if she would have said, yeah, I would like to have kids as well.
Yeah.
And then what you say, 10 years down the line, she ended up. Do y'all see that? Don't keep opening.
No, we can't see.
Nah.
I don't see them though. I can see you keep turning around.
No, it's not. I don't see it. Come get it. Come get it. You interrupting the Man's View podcast. You need us back, Jasmine. Come here. At least give us an apology. You're right here. Like, we're really recording. You're really.
Show her. Where's she at?
Jasmine. Franz called you. Jasmine. No, just apologize. Open the door and apologize. We're in the middle of the podcast.
He said, open the door and apologize.
No, he can't see you. You said what? They couldn't hear you.
Apologize. We rocking.
You heard her?
Nah.
Franz said he didn't hear you.
What you called you?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
I'm sorry, but somebody said yellow pillow here.
You're sorry, but you want a yellow pillow. Jasmine, yes, it's a yellow pillow right here. Come over here and say sorry. So they can see you.
Hold the emoji pillow hostage.
Like I was saying.
He didn't even make it.
You see her running it? You see her?
Yeah.
Interrupting, bro. Like in the middle of it. All right. But yeah, we would have already had a conversation, man. And so she would have lied to me because she would have told me that she had a kid. And that could have been something good, something positive. Because personally, I like kids, and I at that point I would have aspired to have kids. But her lying shows that she's probably lying twice. For one, she don't have no kid. Two, she probably don't like kids like that because she didn't have, she's not even happy about having a kid. Exactly. So yeah, that's definitely a deal breaker. That would definitely be a deal breaker.
Yeah, I know.
You count omitting lying though? Maybe she just it ain't never come up.
That's a big omission. That's a huge omission though. All right, Franz, put it like this. Okay, you could say something like, okay, with your significant other before you get married, we're gonna join bank accounts. It's like, okay, cool. I got two bank accounts, one with Wells Fargo, one with USAA. That's what I tell her. And I might have another one with, Chase that might be, a little pocket change, less than what I have in any of the other ones. And so I didn't tell her that. That's one of the lies that I see you talking about. A little bit of money, and like, yeah, I was just keeping that. That was just for me in case we broke up. Now, hiding a whole kid that you have by blood, that ain't no stuff that you keeping off to the side just in case it don't work out.
Yeah, Drake.
Now I can see a place.
Exactly, bro. That's what I thought about too.
You say, yeah, it is.
Adonis. You know what I'm
No, I say, yeah, Drake.
saying?
Yeah, I ain't hiding my kid from the world, but I ain't hiding the world from a kid, but I'm hiding my kid from the world type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's I don't see that as being a viable lie. You can't or a viable reason for you saying that you holding somebody back. Like, nah, I don't see that. Like that, yes, that is a lie when you holding something like that back. Now I see what you were getting at though by saying, withholding some type of information might not necessarily be viewed as a lie.
Yeah.
I can see where you can go with that. It is a lie, but you can say whether or not it's a what they call it, fluffy white lies or whatever they say. Whether it's one of those or whether it's one of those malicious, intentional ones. I think having a kid and not telling somebody is very malicious and it's very intentional
lie.
because that kid is never going anywhere.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you, man. What about you, Book?
Depends on the woman.
Depends on the woman?
Yeah. He just talking about one of these normal women of the world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out the door. But if it's annihilation,
You stand?
She normal too.
no, she's not. She irregular.
Yeah.
You feel me? The abnormal beauty queen. Like,
Yeah, I like annihilation.
a picture of you just validated my claim, bro. I literally screamed at TV when I saw her flash. I said, oh, God, why? I said, ow! Are you all right? I said, my baby's on the screen. Oh, man, dog. My boys got me. You know my heart, bro.
Yeah.
Part of it I'm talking about, but yeah, bro.
So it depends on the woman for you, Book.
I got to make an exception. You know what I mean?
I got you. Well, I mean, and for me,
Well, you know what I'm talking about? You ain't want to deal with it. I understand, Sanaa. I ain't mad at you, baby. But any of these other ones, nah, I can't rock with that. You kept it a secret? Nah, I can't get down like that. So, especially for me, like, say, I was asking you about, okay, when we gonna start a family? And you just kept saying, nah, I don't like kids. And, like, if you fed me something like that and then 10 years down the line, I find out that you already had a kid, and I've never known about it. Oh yeah, that's more damaging. That's more damaging. There's no get back. And then after that, I probably wouldn't trust a woman again. That don't mean I'm turning gay. So slow your roll. I said I wouldn't trust a woman.
Well, who accused you of that?
I'm just saying, in somebody's mind, the guy, the mastermind. You know what I'm saying? He would. Oh, so you would. You want dick? Like, no, I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying?
It was coming. It was coming. He said the right thing.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I know him, man. I just wouldn't trust the one again. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have had to do background checks. I would have had to hire private eyes. Like, I don't want to have to live like that to make sure that you an A1 queen. You know what I mean? So, I just that wouldn't sit too well with me. You know what I'm saying? That would really scar me relationship wise. And even if I did entertain somebody, I would never take you serious.
I got something for you. Got something for you, Book. Okay.
Yo.
Let's say she had a baby 10 years ago. She put that baby up for adoption because at that time she didn't feel that. Okay. Now this baby getting old enough and they want to know their parent. Now you gonna leave her because of that?
No, I wouldn't.
She didn't tell you about she had a baby, whatever. Maybe she don't want to relive that.
Those are different circumstances because it could be a plethora of reasons why she had to put the baby up for adoption.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't even question, like, heaven forbid, like a woman was raped or anything like that. And a lot of times some women just can't, they won't necessarily do an abortion, but they'll have the baby, but just not because it's a reminder of, you know what I'm saying? So I understand that. So I wouldn't dive too deep into as to why she put her child up for adoption because that was your child, not mine. But like you said, if that child grows up and they want to know who, and, obviously her lifestyle has changed, the mother, then I'm open arms with that too, because guess what? That's a learning opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're pretty much meeting the child at the same exact time to build that relationship. So for me, that would be a whole different type of ball game. So no, I wouldn't dismiss it for that. But
Mm.
Now,
just
what's
he had a
interesting to me
kid
is
off there and you knew about it, never said something. Yeah, I couldn't ride with that. What's up, Beth?
you said you wouldn't dive too deep into why that situation might have happened, by
Yeah,
out of her feelings and stuff like that. I'm the
yeah.
opposite. I would definitely dive deep, but I
Want to
wouldn't be
know?
aggressive when I do it. But I would definitely dive deep because I want to know the root of all the feelings, the root of the decision and everything. And I kind of want to not necessarily say I want to agree with um,
Yeah,
those feelings that you had, but I at least want to know them. You know what I'm saying? Just
filling
so
the
I
gap.
know how you
Yeah,
felt at that time. Because even though I wasn't with you back then, I kind of want to connect with that person that you were back then, right? Because I know who you are now, and I know you're going to continuously grow. And so, in order for me to actually understand your entire growth from having the child to where you are now, I want to be able to not necessarily empathize, but at least sympathize with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I hadn't necessarily gone through it, but I want to kind of see what you have felt at that point, and then to get to where we are. So I would dive in. It would be a little bit more strategic than to just ask like right then when I'm first finding out. But I would definitely like the next day I probably ask a deeper question. And then the
Mm.
next day it'll be a deeper question. You know what I'm saying? Like just to kind of grab a little bit more information until I get what I feel like is enough for me to kind of understand where she was like mentally at that point when she made that decision. And she might not even understand where she was mentally. And so for me to be able to understand that or feel like I understand it, that kind of puts me in a place to be able to have a conversation with her to where she can either help me understand a little bit more, or I can help her understand from the outside looking in what I think she might have been going through. And then from there, she might be able to seek like, some help or something like that, because dealing with stuff like that, that mess with your mental health and stuff like that. So I think at
yeah.
that point, once you actually realize you might need to talk to somebody that might be a professional, like I think that'll be a key point in the relationship. So I say all that just to say I would dig a little bit deeper, but those are the reasons behind that.
No,
My,
that's good, Cody. Go ahead, Brian. Please.
I guess I understand. I'm the same to a certain extent. But if you don't want to talk about it, I'm not about to push you.
Right?
That's
Yeah,
your
that's just who
decision
you
back
are,
then.
though. Yeah, that's
That's
just.
your decision. You made that decision. You roll with it. Then you cool. I'm fine with you. I just not going to automatically leave you because you had a kid back in the day and didn't tell me about it. Because the first thing would go through my mind is, oh, must have went to adoption or something
Right.
like that, or you know what I'm saying? Because guys don't normally get the kids. So
That's true.
that wouldn't have been my first thought. Like,
Yeah.
oh, she just had a kid and let the dad take it or whatever like that. My first thought is like something must have happened, some kind of circumstance. So I would just been like, you know what? Don't worry about it. We straight, we solid right now. Especially if we solid. If we having problems, then I'm probably gonna dig. But if we straight and solid, I'm not worried about that, man. Let's keep on riding. I ain't tripping about that. That's just where I am personally. That ain't my body. That ain't my kid. That ain't my decision on what to say. You should have kept the kid or whatever. I'm just riding out. That's how I feel.
Right.
Mhm.
That's what's up, man. I mean, I feel the same way, and everything y'all saying, like, because my situation, as y'all know, but at the same time, like, man, like, even if it was different, I think I still would be with Pete, but it would have to be, on good grounds. Like, me and her are doing well. We ain't, at each other's throat every day or whatever, but,
Mhm.
so that's what I would say.
Gotcha.
But nah, my next topic is a little more lighter, man. Y'all know March Madness is coming up, and just how big Zion is and Duke and all that, and them being the number one overall seed. I know me and Book pay attention to it.
Zion, Hill Zion, not Mount Zion, Hill Zion.
But just to like it's kind of I don't think it's a coincidence that they got the number one overall seed first and foremost. I think the NCAA is trying to monetize that. More views, more, they got the easier road to the Final Four, whatever. We understand that. But okay, I guess it's two parts. The NCAA, I feel they should pay the student athletes because, say Zion, Lord forbid, bust out another sneaker and tore ACL and MCL. Me and Book been there. That's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? And then just the fact of how me and Book, you know what I'm saying, two of our favorite players, T Mac and LeBron, even Franz with Kobe, they went straight from high school to the league, KG as well, you know what I'm saying? And my brother even told me back in the day, Daryl Dawkins. You know what I'm saying? So I was just thinking, I was like, man, like, do y'all feel one, the NCAA should pay the student athletes, and two, with Zion, like, do you think he should have ride out this tournament or should have sat out? You know what I'm saying? So
Let me take it.
I got
Yes, should have been paying these kids because first of all, you're monetizing them. You put their names on jerseys. You're selling tickets off of the strength of their performance. And you think about it, just one game this year, the first matchup where he did blow out his shoe and sprained his knee,
yeah,
that cheapest ticket was like $2,500.
crazy. One Obama there or something like that?
Mhm.
Yeah, for one
Come on, man.
ticket,
Come on.
$2,500. And that was the cheapest?
Come
Nah,
on,
bro.
man.
Come on. You telling me you can't get these kids nothing?
Exactly. They
Come on.
eating top ramen. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
I
you.
mean, they
Thank
can
you.
holler at me. I can cook them a good bowl of ramen now, but you know, at the same time. So
I just think of it, man. You got these TV deals. You got, apparel.
yeah,
Kids kind of autographs. They're obligated to do photo shoots, stuff like this. Like, why can't you pay these kids? Why
right.
can't you pay these kids? And for me, that digs deeper into. I mean, I'm not to get off track, but that ties into the scandal that these people are having right now as
Yeah,
far as paying for education. It
absolutely.
wasn't a problem until they got caught. Nobody
Right.
thought
Yeah,
that it was wrong. You knew what you was doing was wrong from the beginning. It's
yeah.
going to somebody's pocket and it's not going to the people that it should actually impact. The
Mm-hmm.
kids make this money for the university and you show them nothing at all. So DeMarcus Cousins talks about it all the time. You know what I mean? And it's very obvious. It's overly obvious. But yeah, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you just the hype man on the bench with the best celebrations. If you on the team and you got a jersey, you should get something. Okay? That's just how I see it. And that's across all sports, whether it's football. You think about the bowl games, like it's crazy. And we know what type of madness March Madness creates for everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
So
like 8 channels, man. You know what I'm
you
saying?
got a lot of bets going up for Warren Buffett one time, talking about
Yeah.
if anybody has the perfect bracket, I give them $1 billion. Like, man, is you crazy? That's retarded. So the incentives behind it is everybody's making money off of it, except for the actual athletes that are, performing. And then two, with Zion, I really think he don't have nothing to prove, bro. And I would hate to see him hurt himself in any way, shape, or form, and
Yeah.
not be able to see him at his peak when he touches the hardwood in the NBA. Because that boy is the #1 pick. There ain't no ifs, ands, maybe buts about it. There is no close one, no close second.
Yeah.
That boy is it. He could sit out, not play March Madness at all, and still be the #1 pick for
Right.
me. So, I mean, I'm not him. I know how we are as competitors. It's the competition before compensation. You feel me? So
Yeah.
that's what I would say. Like me, knowing how great of a player I am and what I all have to lose. But they say the collegiate sport zone is just a different thing. You know what I mean? You're playing for more than yourself
Right.
because teammates are dependent on you. So for me, I would be like, nah, I'm gonna lace up and I'm still gonna go hard and
Exactly.
let the results be what they're gonna be. And his will, his way. And if he says I'm supposed to get hurt, then I'm gonna get hurt. If not, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays everybody's like, nah, man, I gotta take care and secure my future. Like I wouldn't be mad either way. But me personally, I'd probably lace up.
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah.
I feel you, man. From
But
who's with you?
definitely get paid and play.
Yeah, you're right. They should.
I agree with Wayne about everything except playing.
You said
You
except
don't owe,
players?
you don't owe Duke shit. Nah, once I bust out that shoe, I'm already #1 pick.
Right.
Fuck Duke. I'm gone.
Right. Didn't Nike come down or something? Didn't they build him a special shoe or something? They said,
Man, I don't care about none of that. He shouldn't even be able to get a special shoe because he can't get gifts. He gonna have to buy it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's
Like,
true.
now all of a sudden he can get a special shoe. Like
Yeah.
they stretch the rules when they want to.
They do.
Nah,
Exactly.
forget Duke. Real talk. I'm gone. I'm not hearing that. They build me a special shoe next year. Matter of fact, we can start working on my shoe. As soon as I tell you I quit and I'm going to the NBA right now. We can start building this prototype right now. It's just real.
I feel you,
Why
man.
go out there? I mean, even if like
Yeah.
y'all seen the 6-man,
Yeah,
how about he
yeah.
go up there and do one of them heavy ass dunks and his heart explode on the rim
I know.
or
Yeah.
something like that? Nah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that 1 or 2 paychecks. I'm gonna get a couple paychecks. Fuck that. Nah,
Hey,
hell no.
all the way. That's
And
You
my
heard
movie.
me?
I'm watching that today.
I feel you, man. Nah, that's what Marcus was talking about too, man. He was like, man, because I talked to him on the way home, and I previewed some of the topics with him. He was like, man, he was like, these kids don't got nothing to, you know what I'm saying, nothing to prove. They
No,
don't. But he told me something. He said there was a commercial. I guess Buick had some Sweet 16 deal or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Sweet 16% off the deal or something. I was like, dude, I was like, man, it's ridiculous.
Everybody could capitalize off of them except them. I'm not with that. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I know.
I need my legs for next year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta play against LeBron next year. I
Yeah.
don't care about these niggas in the NCAA.
Right.
No.
right now he getting blocked by damn Mario Hezonja.
Yeah. Yeah. That's another topic for another day.
Let's leave that alone, man.
Yeah. Cody, how you feel, man?
Man, I put it like this. I'm a 19-year-old parent, 3 kids, and I'm the best worker that you've ever seen at your local Kroger store, whether it's Stripes, 7-Eleven, and any of your most popular corner stores.
Right.
The best.
Yeah.
I know all my customers.
Mm-hmm.
I greet them in the mornings. I know what they need. The coffee, they don't ever have to wait on. They can come in. They can be running late. Still gonna get their coffee on time, everything. I do my job to the T. I'm just a cashier, by the way. I don't think I said that. I'm just a cashier. Getting paid minimum wage. It might be $8.50, whatever.
Yeah.
I have these kids that I'm raising. They know I have these kids because just through regular conversation, they know what I'm going through, right?
Right.
I feel like it's not fair what I'm going through because I go over and above what anybody does that comes in my store, that works in my store, like my boss, my manager, all of that. I do way more than them. I know all the customers personally, everything. I'm not getting paid my worth, right? I'm getting paid the bare minimum of what anybody that comes in there, that's what they get.
Right.
So I have customers that know my work, know what I do what I do for them as far as customer service, and know that I always provide everything.
Mm-hmm.
They reach out to people that they know or that they feel can make a difference in the community, a difference to anything, right? They're advocating for me. That goes nowhere.
Yeah.
Only because they're just saying he needs to be paid more. He's doing this, he's doing that. You only giving him minimum wage. Look at what he's doing. Look at the responsibilities he's doing. Da, 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 da. Nothing's gonna change until I wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm not going to work today.
Mm.
Now that's a strong stance because I have kids that I have to take care of, but it's also a stance that's letting them know the best thing you have, what you're making your money off of, they realize their worth. And so they're sitting it out.
Mm.
See what I'm saying?
I got you.
So whenever I do something like that,
Yeah.
that's something powerful enough for them to have to change their entire strategy of their organization. Because if they lose me, they're going to lose some customers because I can roll to another 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? I can go to another one. I can go, what you said, Book?
Kim in the background.
Yeah.
I see you back there. What's up, Kim?
Kim, I see you.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Kim.
can go to a whole nother joint. What's up, Kim? I can go to a whole nother joint. You know what I'm saying? And I will bring that establishment the money and the revenue that I was bringing this establishment. But they agreed to pay me more.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because they saw my worth. They recognized my worth. So then my loyalty transitions to them. Mm-hmm. And so this one organization feels, oh, I missed out on this. Yeah, but you have to be willing to take that step. And so when I say that, I mean that all the star athletes in college basketball would have to go to a point to where they take that stance, which is far-fetched. But I'm saying I think that's the extreme that it would need to be for them to realize something like that, because you have so many people advocating for them getting paid.
Yeah.
And it's still not going down, right? I think it has to be some type of drastic deal that goes on to where they realize, oh, we have to do something. Like they backs are against the wall. You know what I'm saying? I think it takes something like that. And that's all I got to say about that.
Okay.
Cody took us around the world and he came back.
And back again, like.
That's the philosopher, man. That's Cody, man. I was following the whole way, man. You do your thing.
You need to change his name from the muscle to the mind. That's what you need.
I'm gonna let y'all work that out, man. Nah, but the next question I got, man, is it's just real simple. Which one do y'all think is a bigger impact in our community, especially for the kids? Not really, I mean us, we understand it, but especially for the kids in 2019, what's a bigger impact? Is it film and it being a representation of what we see, like Black Panther for Cody's son and stuff like that, or is it music and what we hear? So that's my take, to see how y'all feel about that.
Believe half of what you see, none of what you hear. So I'm gonna say visuals.
You say visuals, book?
Yeah. Because I don't even know what these dudes be talking about in music nowadays anyway. Like, fuck is a bust down Tatiana. Like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Dude, I don't either.
I do stuff, man. Like, I don't listen to new music. I really don't.
Yeah, I try not to listen to the radio, man, to be honest with you. So.
Terrible, bro. Like, I hate the damn radio. Like, if it ain't somebody that I know coming out with something, I ain't sure about what's on the damn stations. Like, I just play my old shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm cool, bro. Like, if Ron about that fresher joint, all the smoke, I never known about it.
Yeah.
I still ain't listening to that. Is it dope? It's dope?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get
I think they play that on NBA Live, matter of fact. Yeah,
what's crazy is when I went to the gym that morning, I was on the elliptical and he had an elliptical bar in there. I was like, oh nigga, no, I'm in here. That nigga know I'm getting it. Bro, I was like, yo. A1 for me already, baby. Nigga was like, hey, you want to? I was like, all right, bro. But nah, man, I'm like, real talk. That's why I listen to battle rap. Like, it's more entertaining for me than listening to new music from these so-called artists nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just get like an entertainment that I should be getting from music that is just lacking. You know what I mean? Like, I can see a whole performance. Remember, it's visual. And
I know. Yeah, I know for you, dude.
Just gravitate towards that. Yeah, they not talking about like the greatest stuff in the world, you know, philosophical wise, but I just like it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as
it's on the show, though.
What they do is mostly metaphorical. So you can take that and you put a visual onto it, and you can kind of see where they were going at period. I get it. I just can't follow it like you do. But I do respect the crowd. I respect the crowd.
Yeah, it is art in it, man, for sure. So
yeah,
I don't know, man. You know, it's I was actually gonna give y'all a bar right there from somebody. I digress. I'm sorry, because I went into battle rap mode, so I was like, oh shit, I just watched this yesterday.
I saw the wheels turning too, like you were just calling something. So
he started looking up. He was like,
somebody might steal it and post it somewhere and act like they watched the whole battle like me and just took my, I didn't like that. You know who you are. You're guilty. But I appreciate you spreading love the Brooklyn way. So
yeah, you going.
But back to what you thought about, G. I think movies are more impactful. You know what I mean? Personally, like you said, Black Panther. But you know, nowadays I don't know a lot of kids that, you know, even when I was in school, like, I ain't trying to read nothing. You know what I mean? So just like these autobiographies, I'm not trying to hear about that. You know what I mean? I'd rather just visualize and you just get to the point. You know what I mean? Sometimes a movie is shorter than me having to read a whole damn book about you.
Right.
So like I could watch Malcolm X. You know what I mean? Shout out to Denzel when that came out. I already knew the history behind it, but for these kids nowadays, I don't expect them to want to go back in time, and you know what I mean. They might just go on Wikipedia and just read the first paragraph. That doesn't tell you anything.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do.
I know.
That's what happens. Yeah, that's what is happening. You're right.
See his whole life unfold. I mean, they missed certain things, but the highlights that you need to know about, they take you through that, and that will get you more. That'll draw you closer, and the interest will grow to where you be like, you know what? Let me research some other people, because there are other people that are mentioned through these movies that you have no idea about. So you'll be like, oh, okay, well, let me see who this is. Let me go and hear about Martin Luther King, and it just a whole plethora of people will unfold. You know what I mean? So I think movies are just better when it comes to that. You know what I mean? Because think about it, a movie is what, at minimum an hour and a half. The song is 3 minutes. How much can you say to me in 3 minutes? You're not showing me anything. I can't see it. You're just telling me. So it's like I'm in and I'm out. It's a transition in and I'm out.
I agree what you're saying, but I think that's more. I think that's more old school than we'd like to believe, because we would like to take in more and then just have our own opinion after that. That's us. That's our school.
Yeah.
They're so microwave at this point to where they would love to just hear 3 minutes and then make a whole opinion based off of those 3 minutes, right? And so that could be the 3 minutes that are the part of the song that's leading up to the climax, which the climax is something that they need to actually learn, and then they see the downfall, you know what I'm saying, which is showing them the opposite side of what was on the other side. You see what I'm saying? So you could be telling a whole story in a song, and they only get 3 minutes of it, and not even get the rest of it. And that's if we're having an old school song, like a 3 minute song now. It's what, two verses and what, 3 choruses, something like that. And so those 2 verses, you don't even get a chance to take anybody on no trip, no story like that. It's just all party stuff. So it's not really. I don't really see it teaching anybody any type of lessons and stuff like that. So I feel like the music that they're being influenced by is just there. It's nothing that they can learn from. And so I mean, it's something that feel good, dance, and all this and all that, but they don't have a diversity like we did growing up. Because we had feel good dance. Of course, you had the different eras of dance, and then of course the storytelling and always keeping it real. That's longevity. That's still around now, but it's the minority, of the music right now. But the kids, they don't want to invest time into understanding anything. Like they want to jump in and jump out. So I think they're more influenced by the music because the music is so short nowadays, and they're taking that and running with it. They're taking those 2.5 minute songs, 3 minute songs, and running with it. They're not worried about anything else. Movies, I don't even think they care about movies like that.
Yeah,
I really don't think I don't know the statistics, but I really don't see them sticking out movies like that.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
Well, I think y'all got a kind of an old nigga mentality on all that music wise and all that shit. To be totally honest, this is the most music and the most diversity I think music has ever been. You can find anything you want to hear as long as you just look for it. You talking about the radio. I understand that. But they got all kind of niggas on SoundCloud, everywhere. They got niggas everywhere.
Right.
They got a lot of niggas of substance. They got a lot of niggas with the bullshit, just like when we was younger. Ain't nothing changed. I think now it's even more variety than when we was there. Because I didn't know about half of these niggas that was talking about something like that. You know what I'm saying? And these young niggas, they talking about stuff. They just talking about, they relates to the younger cats. That's all. I mean, it's the same shit. Ain't nothing changed. It's the same exact shit from when we was younger.
I think some has changed. I think there has been some change.
The only thing that's changed is you can get whatever you want now. You can't say you can't find nobody. You can't say nobody with substance, because I can type in a random nigga right now and pull it up.
What I'm going at is the content, because that's
what I'm saying. You can pull up a nigga right now on SoundCloud that's like Kendrick Lamar right now. A whole list of niggas pop up.
No, I'm not. I'm looking on the other side of the spectrum, though, bro. I'm talking about the people that's just jumping out there and just saying shit, like affiliating themselves with gangs, having all that gangster shit. Back in the day, whenever you was with that, you really had to get seen upon that. So people wasn't. It was sparse whenever people was coming out there and acting like they was this and acting like they was that. Now you have a lot of people that jump out there and acting like they actually claim certain things and doing this and doing that, and they're not getting checked because they can do it over the internet and never have to go out.
Everybody Tupac out here nowadays.
They was all Tupac back in the day.
No,
Ain't nothing changed.
No, they wasn't. They wasn't.
Name them.
Man, niggas be getting jacked for their chains since the beginning of chains.
I'm not talking about that.
Like you said you was hard. You came over there, they jacked your chain because they show you wasn't as hard as you said you was. I mean, ain't nothing changed.
You can be tough as you want to be, and you can still get your chain jacked. Back in the day, we used to be able to take losses, and the next day you can get a win because you might have got a jump one day. The next day you might have went and got your chain back, and the way you got your chain back was you had to fight a couple of niggas and you got your chain back, right? That's the type of stuff that went on back then.
No, it didn't. You knew the OG, and the OG got your chain back and flew your chain back to you. Ain't nobody was getting dirty like. I mean, there's a couple niggas that was fighting like that. Y'all thinking about 50 and Ja Rule and shit like that. Everybody wasn't getting busy like that.
Go out and go buy a whole new chain that looked just like the same chain that you got token talking about. I don't know what they talking about. I got it right here. Nah, fuck that, man. I ain't rocking with that, bro. Ain't nothing but a bunch of soft ass niggas out here nowadays.
Y'all niggas sound so old, boy. It's the same shit as when we was there.
Man, nobody doing that.
When T.I. and Ludacris had beef, did they fight?
No.
And he said get the T.I. I mean, come on. Lil Flip. He was Lil Flip. Ain't nobody no blow.
Who? Huh? What about when T.I. and Lil Flip got into it?
I don't even remember T.I. and Lil Flip fight.
Yes, because he came down here to Houston and he ended up fighting actually Zero at that time. I don't know if you remember that.
So did he fight Lil Flip?
Because T.I. came down to Cloverland for show.
So he fought Lil Flip?
Huh?
He fought Lil Flip?
No, he came to fight Lil Flip, but he got snuck by Zero.
It's the same shit as always.
No, it's not.
It is. Tekashi 6ix9ine and went in everybody's hood. What does that mean?
What happens now? No, 6ix9ine goes in people's hood at 3 o'clock in the morning.
It don't matter. It's just for the gram.
Everybody sleep.
It don't matter.
It's totally different.
Nah,
it's totally different. It's totally different.
The difference is now you got a phone. Back in the day, you had that big ass VHS recorder. That was it.
So you had to pull up the
camera, and you put it on your little DVDs, your promotion DVDs. Oh, we in the hood, blah blah blah, whatever. Shout out.
When they did that,
same shit,
bro. When they did that with the DVDs, people were actually present.
Yeah.
You wasn't pulling up. You wasn't pulling up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and nobody was there but you and your team. You had other people there too back then.
Bro, y'all niggas.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying. It's the same exact shit going on back then that's going on right now. Music is the exact same. It's still, nigga. I mean, it's not that much substance on the radio. It was not that much substance in the radio back then. It's the same exact shit.
Plenty for me.
Man? Like what?
Plenty for me. Poison.
Say what?
Poison. 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 Yeah. That's the biggest record of the 90s. Biggest record of the 90s. You listen to the message in it, bro. It's not about what they dancing and all of this. You listen to that. I listen to It Feels Good. You know what I'm talking about? Like everything, brother. Everything is great. Everything.
No, they got songs like that on the radio now. It just say it like how they say it. That's all it is. It's the same shit.
Bro. Buzz down, Tatiana. I want to see you buzz down, Tatiana. Oh, you a red.
When he rapping.
Like all that. I don't want to hear that.
The Shaka was off the beat the whole time he was on No Limit. What you talking about?
I don't want to hear that.
It's the same shit. It's just over and over. Y'all acting old like y'all ain't seen this shit before. Ain't nothing new.
Who's off beat? What you said?
Silk the Shocker was off beat. Tell me he wasn't.
I don't fuck with no damn Silk the Shocker.
It don't matter. You don't fuck with Blueface either. It don't matter. It's the same shit as back in the day.
I don't fuck with no rapper who can't rap.
It's the same shit.
You should be a damn shame of yourself, man. No, good damn well I don't listen to no damn Silk the Shocker. I listen to It Ain't My Fault and I cut it off after Mystical stopped talking.
After Mystical said, did I do that?
Bruh, and I'm out. I'm out, bruh. I don't know what Silk says on his part. I don't go that far. I stop.
You said I don't go that far. Wow.
Okay, but great. That's basically where I come
Don't
from.
kick
It's
out
like,
his head, but I smoke you under the table. Nigga, what? I stop. I'm done.
He said I'm done.
as far as what the kids are influenced by, I don't know.
I mean, but like the reason I ask is like, remember we, each one teach one, and just just talking to Marcus because Marcus he feel the same way you do, Franz. He's like, man, like we can't relate to it, but it's not nothing new under the sun. It does come full circle. So I agree with you.
Tatiana is she use a hoe use, and he just said it two different ways. It's the same shit.
But we
like that
older,
one
so
better.
we're biased.
All right,
I
hold
like
on,
that
hold
way
on.
better.
Can I jump in real
Please.
quick?
Get him, Val.
Do you hear anything else that Blueface puts out?
I don't look at everything somebody talk about.
Okay. Case in point, do you hear anything else that Ludacris put out?
Yeah, I heard other
On
stuff
that
on
same
Ludacris.
album. On that same album, listen to the other songs that Ludacris put out.
I don't even remember the other songs on there right now. If you tell me, I don't even know
You
what
don't know
album
the other
that's
song?
on right now. If you tell me the truth,
I don't
Say it
know.
again.
I cannot even tell you the album that was on. I have no idea.
Yeah, I like 12. I ain't gonna be mad at you.
He has that many.
Blueface got about 2 songs. He is new. You can't ask that question with somebody that's been out 12 to 15 years and somebody that just came out this year. That don't make sense.
It was
Plus
on the
down
album.
Tatiana remix with
It
Cardi
don't
B.
make sense.
That's
The
the second
question don't
song?
make sense because the time span is just too big. Of course, I'm gonna hear something else from Ludacris. He came out with 2 songs. I'm not gonna hear nothing with him. He just came out this year.
I think that was on the same album of What's Your Fantasy? Wasn't that his first album?
I have no
Chicken and Beer was the first album on it.
No.
What's Your Fantasy? What's Your Fantasy was on his first album. Chicken and Beer was like his third album, I think.
Oh, okay.
So I guess you don't know either. Ain't
I'm
shit
pretty
changed.
Roll out. Roll out.
Yeah, that was his second.
Roll out.
His first album had What's Your Fantasy, and it had Use a
What's
Hoe,
your
I believe,
fantasy?
on there.
Southern Hospitality.
That was his first
Oh, they had all of that on there.
I can't tell you.
All that on there.
You can tell
I
me
listen
all
to a
them
whole
songs
bunch
when
of
we play
stuff,
it.
but
Tell me all them songs when we play it, but tell me, when are you gonna hear Blueface again? He don't even know his contract. This nigga said he don't know what's going on with his contract. He don't know
I heard about that too.
Bruh, that ain't nothing changed. That's the same thing. TLC didn't know what was in their contract.
No,
like, come on.
You compared him to Ludacris, bro.
No, I compared the song. I said that's how they say it. They say we said use a hoe. That's all I said. I didn't compare him to Ludacris. I compared that's all I said.
It seemed
I'm glad
like
you
were
said TLC.
No, I'm not comparing him to nobody. I said I'm comparing the song. Okay, that's they use a hoe.
Yeah, he's saying that's their lingo and that's our lingo.
Yes, that's all it is.
Yeah, I know.
You can't because Use a Hoe goes to Ludacris.
Let the hoe say
Ludacris' first album versus Blueface's first album. That's what
you don't have an album.
We can compare first album to first album.
You don't have an album, Cody.
That's even more of a okay.
You come out with a single before you drop your album, Cody.
No.
How am I supposed to
come out with a single before
2 months ago?
You know who I saw got an album? Le'Veon Bell.
He gonna be trash too. But
it is trash.
Bell got an album.
Le'Veon Bell. I don't know if it's the Le'Veon Bell NFL running back, but that nigga got the same name.
Wow.
And it's spelled exactly the same with the apostrophe, all that. I don't know too many Le'Veons out there.
But
oh man.
All I'm saying is, look, try to listen to what's going on. Try to understand it and stop. I mean, you can't. That narrative got to go away because nothing is different. It's the same. You just got to take time to understand it. That's all.
What I'm saying is, I get what you're saying. What I'm trying to implement is the fact that when I talk to these little young cats that I actually get a chance to talk to, I hear what they're saying as well. They're living off of 6ix9ine. All they were saying when 6ix9ine was out there, I will not take no losses. I ain't taking no loss. I ain't gonna take no way. I ain't gonna take no over and over again, right? And so all they were saying, they were crediting that basically to 6ix9ine. And so I was like, bruh, this dude, trust me. And so whenever it happened and 6ix9ine got locked up and stuff like that, they had to retract. And so now they figuring something else out, but it's musically based. They going off of who is the hottest dude and going off of that. They're not
No.
listening to anything like any type of message. You can say it's the same, but even if they have somebody that has a message right now, it's not what's popular. And
No.
so that's not leading the majority. I don't even see it leading 10%. It's probably leading 2 to 5% of the kids this day and age, which I see as a problem. But it's probably what you're saying is it's always been a problem. So it's always been 2 to 5%.
It's the same thing. I'm just saying the argument don't make sense talking about it's back in the day we did this. No, it's the exact same.
No, we were saying the repercussions for the stuff that you were saying in your rhymes was different back then. And so it wasn't so many people coming out there saying to suck my dick. And you know how many people are saying that shit now? And I'm saying like versus back then, people weren't saying disrespectful shit like that to entice older people
50
to
Cent.
actually want to
He
engage.
was
Back in the day,
back then,
everybody.
back in the
50
day,
ain't shit.
people would come see you about it back in the
Got
day.
rude grading.
Nowadays, not so
Always.
much. So it is it's a different climate. It's a different climate. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's different.
For everybody y'all bring up, I can bring. If you give me a second to think, I can think of another nigga that was just like it.
I don't need
Ain't nothing new.
talking about.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Any song you think of that's you be like, I don't know what they talking about right here. You take a second, you be like, that's that nigga. Okay, these niggas dressing
Don't
weird.
stop, get
They
it.
dressing weird. They had niggas that dressed weird when we was there. Andre 3000, people thought he was gay because how weird he was dressing at first. It don't seem weird now, but back then.
The only person that did it, and he wore a kilt. Not a dress. He wore a kilt.
Bro, it don't matter. That shit was weird. That shit was weird back then.
Kilt is
That's
Irish, right?
Man, actually,
I think it's Irish, bro.
Ireland, bro.
It's
Like,
weird back then.
I know. St. Patrick's Day was. I don't mean to cut it, but because you said kilt. St. Patrick's Day was what Tuesday. Whatever.
It was Sunday.
It was this weekend.
Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday.
I was in the coffee shop.
Yeah.
And this lady came up to me and she was like, "Yeah, where's your green at?" And I was like, I wanted to be like, because I'm not trying to use the B word, but in my mind, I said, I'm not Irish. Why would I be celebrating St. Patrick's Day? Ain't nothing Irish about me. So what I did was, the straws are green. So what I did, getting ignorant, I just took the wrapper off and put it in my loophole of my lanyard and said, here you go. You feel me? I don't care about y'all.
Now, what you should have did is
did you wear Afro? Did you blow your hair out? Black History Month.
You should have told her.
African chain, like
I will see you. You should have said, I will see you here on June 19th. You will be here with the shirt that's representing Black excellence. Just so that you present Juneteenth.
I'd be so offended. Like, why do I give a damn about a day for people that I am not? Like, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. The only people who celebrate Black History Month is us. Like, y'all ain't out here with us. Like, what you talking about?
You want women shooting in the gym? I talked to a friend of mine, and he said one of his girls that he talks to, she's in a certain position at a school, and she wanted to turn it Black History Month into a multicultural month, to where nobody felt left out.
Okay.
Y'all got 11 more months out the year, and
but everybody got their own.
Throwing that out there.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't.
Everybody already got their own month.
Yeah, we still got the least amount of days.
You don't need to do that.
Well, what's the problem?
Wow.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day is for everybody else, man. Out the year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why
January.
That's
March,
why we exist.
Like, why y'all bothering us, man? Just let us live, man. Let us be great. That's all. Let us be great.
That's why it's a need. That's why it's a need for us to represent for the culture, man. We need as many of us that we can to represent for the culture. We got the Man's View podcast to represent for the culture, and we have a lot of other podcasts to represent for the culture. But just having that diversity of men to represent for the culture, we have a lot of women that represent for the culture. We have just a whole diversity of us that want to represent for us, and so I'm just glad we're able to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Glad we have that.
That's what's happening. Yo, Greg, what's up, man? You done? You good?
I mean, that's the topics I had, man. Y'all knocked them out the park, man. So I just wanted to create that conversation, man. But especially with that last one, man, because reason I brought that one up because I know I know Book probably saw it, but Cody, I don't know if you saw that new Spider-Man, the animated joint.
That was hard. I like that.
Yeah, man, and my nephew being Puerto Rican and black, he related that. Like, I mean, full fledged, man. Like he was
Talking about
hyped.
the one with the little black dude.
Miles Morales.
Yeah, Miles Morales.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I took Jerry on
black
his
and Puerto
birthday to see
Rican.
it.
Yeah.
I took him on his birthday. We dressed up as Spider-Man. That was the picture that was on our last blog.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Cameron, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, man, I talked to him. I said, man, you see yourself in that, right? He was like, yeah, I do. He was like, man, Miles is black and Puerto Rican like me. I said, that's important, right? He's like, yeah, man. He said, yeah, Uncle Greg, it is. He said, I can be Spider-Man, I can be Black Panther. I was like, you right, you can. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's 10. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I mean, obviously it's film, but I think it's just important for us to continue to have those representations, for our culture and for our kids, man, because, even though things go around the circle like music and, Blueface and whoever else, but it's important that we show that to our kids, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Those are variables, bro. Variables. What's constant is us.
absolutely.
We're there. We're always going to be
Yeah,
there.
I agree.
And so we just need to make ourselves present. And so once we're present and we're there, they
Mm-hmm.
see us, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Our kids, your kid, and seeing my kid, even with JR looking at Franz punk ass being black, you know what I'm saying? I still like that.
Yeah.
I like that better than anything else because he like shit. My uncle, he probably in school telling him my Uncle Franz Black Panther. They like, who is Uncle Franz? Oh, that's Uncle Franz. You don't know Uncle Franz. You ain't seen it. I'm going up there, next weekend, that type stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Well, he put hands on that. Whoever that boy was, he probably said I wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
That's why he spit on him.
That's why he spit on him.
Man,
Your
stop
daddy
making me laugh about
is
that, man.
Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
No, man, but that we need our presence out there, man. And so us having this and us doing what we do just with our kids and with each other's kids and stuff like that, man, that's very important.
Right.
That's extremely important. So people need to understand that our presence needs to be there, and it will be there.
True. It's true.
Let me leave these kids with some words of wisdom, right? A la battle rap.
Go ahead, Book.
All right. This guy, I'm not even gonna rap it. I'm gonna just word it. The guy said, so because as y'all alluded to, they hear something on the radio and they just want to be the toughest person out there, right? I ain't taking no steps, like you said, with Tekashi or whomever they choose to sack ride next.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, he cold. Everybody want to be him. All right, whatever. So the thing is, like, just because you grow up hard and people think that the more the guy was like, so you think that the less you have or the harder you had it makes you the tougher that you are, gives you the heart that you had. He was like, man, I saw a nigga with nothing still get bitch slapped. I said, oh, that's the coldest shit I heard in my life. That thing was fuego, bro. Oh my God. He was like, and I know a nigga that got everything that'll still push your shit back. Ow! Yeah! What? Oh, God! Damn!
Yeah,
bro. Also, I don't care. I don't care how you feel. If you want to watch that battle, it's Swamp versus Yana. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed.
You have to post that after the
How they be capping on me. I'm telling you how my boys, all four, be capping on me. Well, 3 of y'all right now. I said 4 because it's 4 square. Don't worry about that. I double dare. Ha! Double dare 2. Oh my God, that's 4, right? I'm sorry. So,
but it's not 2. It's 3 of us.
I know, but
just let them live, man.
Double dare. Oh, see, you ain't getting it. You ain't get it.
What am I not getting?
When you play it back, there's more to catch. Don't worry about it. Just press 1 and you'll hear it. The best of all.
So you double daring yourself?
I'm just saying, if you double dare.
All right, clean it up. Clean it.
Bro, why I gotta break down the lyricalness of my bars, bro? Like, I don't understand why I gotta do that.
Because you said that's why lyrical. You said the lyrical. You said
that's why you The last
It wasn't
time.
lyrical. It lacked
You
the ness.
I want to
You
know.
said it was lyricalness. It wasn't lyricalness. It was lyrical, but it didn't have the ness.
Huh?
You missed that. That's the wings. You couldn't fly, brother. You didn't fly with that.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna let y'all handle that.
One said, I got a drum that'll leave this bitch flat. Like most hoes like they wings. Like, what you talking about?
I like drums, brother.
But drums synonymous with, like, do I have to spell it out or something? Like, what are you talking about? Like, why I gotta do all that, man? If your ass can't catch the bar, that ain't my fault, man.
I Euro step the bar because I like drums. Sit down.
Hey, bro.
That's what I'm telling you. Just sit down. Sit down.
I am sitting down. Let you stand up.
Well, let's go on and get up out of here.
I'm done.
He gonna hold his shirt up again.
Great, man. Go ahead, man. What you got to plug, man?
Man, just my lady podcast, man. www.strongwoman.me. So,
You got a podcast now?
No, my bad.
Get a prop.
My bad. But I do got something. She do got a plug though for a podcast with some music stuff, and we gonna be right. We gonna be right.
Right. You didn't promise us about 5-6 different beats. Ain't no worried about you.
But I'm gonna try to come through with this.
We gonna see.
We gonna see.
Book, man. What you got, bro?
Nothing, man. You know, blessings and prosperity. I don't think I used the B word. I told you I was gonna do better. I used it today.
Literally just did. You literally just said it.
No. I didn't use it.
I got a drum, and then I got the wings that most bitches like wings.
I was quoting somebody. I told y'all these ain't my words. These are theirs. Thank you. I'm doing better. I will try not to use the B word. Like I said, I have come up with a new phrase, which would be indifferent woman. Okay, it's a little bit long, but that's the best I can come up with right now.
What about sensitive ass females? Sensitive ass females.
I'll just say sensitive females. I don't want to put ASS in there.
Sensitive ass females.
Because I don't want to curse at all.
I'm just quoting what I saw in Baby Boy. He said, I ain't gonna say the B word no more. I'm gonna say sensitive ass female.
All right, I can go with that. Yeah, we can roll with that. Sensitive ass females. Yeah, I like that. I can still get my point across.
I'm just going with P. P. That's what P said, and P was pissed off.
I'm with it.
That was a good cleanup. I thought you was gonna get us canceled, Cody. You know what I'm saying? Good cleanup.
And everything else, you know what I'm talking about? I just want y'all to go to the gym, get your weight game up. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. You ain't got a bench out here 300 on the warm up, 330 and bullshit like that. I'm just saying, dog, you can get you one of these just doing some of this. All right. So I got one.
He said, don't shoot for stars. You saying what? Shoot for the mist that's in the air?
Hey man, as long as you get the ball up there, it don't matter what happened. Live with the results.
Hold up. Since y'all been talking about weightlifting, at the end of this podcast,
What's happening?
I want both of y'all to send me a video of y'all lifting y'all max. And I'll post both of them at the end of the podcast so y'all can see what it is. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't on here, they didn't send it, they jumped out. You know what I'm talking about? They talked about lifting weights the whole podcast and didn't send it.
I ain't jumped out.
Oh God.
He gonna plug your thing before we get out of here, man. What you got to plug?
No. Hold on. He act like I ain't got no gym in the crib. Hold on.
Bronze. Oh Lord.
Can we get your plug out the way, Cody?
Loves niggas.
Average black man.
Niggas be out here bullshit with me like Book don't get it. Go on, baby. Like Book don't get it. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga be all, I got a gym in the room, in the house. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that shit, man. Anybody got damn time. I go down there right now. Look at me. I go down there right now.
It's our room, so I can't really.
So we couldn't hear you, Cody. So what you plugging?
I said it's also averageblackman.com always.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
Y'all don't see that one?
So good. Yeah. Need you to come down to the gym with me.
Oh, she coming all the way.
Okay. Man on. Shout out to chosenmusicians.com. Also, shout out to our boy AD. By the time this come out, the boy AD gonna start his new job over at Universal. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the boy AD. Why they go and do their thing. So shout out to AD, like I said, you know what I'm talking about? The boy got a new job over at Universal Records, you know what I'm saying? The boy gonna be killing it.
Yes,
Can y'all
sir.
see the pen at the bottom?
Definitely.
Wow.
Look at DC. Also, follow us on all platforms. Look at Cody stuck. He got that one arm. Okay. Follow us
Ready
on
now.
all platforms.
He ain't looking
It's
at
probably
you.
on the screen right now. Follow us on everything. Like I said last week, take somebody's phone that you know, that you cool with. Subscribe to our podcast on their phone. You know what I'm talking about? Keep us
Yes,
growing.
sir.
You hear me? And until next time, man. Garbage. Think of a king. I'll let you later.
Peace.
Peace out, y'all.